Hello guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. If you are new to my channel, please subscribe to my channel, like this video and press the bell icon. In this video, you'll learn how to create an employee CRUD application from scratch with an admin panel using Filament 4 and Laravel 12. First, we will install and set up Laravel 12 along with Filament 4. Once that's done, we will create an intuitive admin panel. Next, we will start building the employee CRUD application. Throughout the process, we will also learn how to implement CRUD functionality using modals. Additionally, we will cover validations, search and sorting features, and much more. So, let's get started. Before we dive in, let's take a quick look at the demo. Here, you can see all the employees displaying their first name, last name, email, phone, position, and salary. Each employee has buttons for viewing, editing, and deleting. You will also notice checkboxes, which can be used for bulk deletion of records. Alongside the column names, there are downward arrows that allow you to sort the columns. Finally, there's a search box to easily find any employee. Below the employee list, you'll see pagination with options to display 5, 10, 25, or 50 employees per page. Click on this arrow to go to page 2. In the address bar, you will see page is equal to 2. Click on this icon again to go to the last page, which is page 3. Click on this arrow to go back to page 2. Click on 1 to go back to page 1. Click on the per page drop-down and select 25. This will display all the employees on a single page, and the pagination links will disappear. Now, select 5 to display 5 employees per page. Click on the icon to expand the sidebar. Then, click on this icon to collapse the sidebar. Now, let's create an employee. Click on the New Employee button, and a modal will open with all the fields. Enter first name, last name, email, phone number, job title, and salary. Then click on the Create button to add the employee. You will see a created notification at the top right corner, indicating that the employee has been added. Click on the Per Page drop-down and select 25. You will see the newly created employee at the bottom. Now, let's view the employee's details. Click on the View button, and a modal will open with all the employee's information. Here, you can see the modal with the employee's information. Click on the Close icon to close the modal. Now, let's edit an employee. Click on the Edit button, and the Edit modal will open. Update the last name, email, phone, and salary, then click on Save Changes to update the employee. You will see a saved notification at the top right corner, indicating that the employee has been updated. Here is the updated employee. Now, let's delete a single employee. Let's delete this employee. Click on the Delete button, and a Delete modal will open with Delete and Cancel buttons. Click on Delete button to delete the employee. A deleted notification will appear at the top right, confirming the employee has been deleted. Click on the checkboxes of 2 employees, as we will demonstrate multi-delete. Here, I have selected the employees Suresh and Madhuri. Click the Bulk Actions button, then click on Delete Selected. Finally, click Delete to remove both records. A deleted notification will appear at the top right, confirming that both employees have been deleted. In the search box, type the name Suresh, and you will see no employees. Similarly, if you type the name Madhuri, you will see no employees, as both employees have been deleted. In the search box, type the name Aisha, and you'll see the employee's details, as this employee exists in the table. Click on this icon to clear the search box. Now type Java in the search box, and you will find 2 employees with that position. Click on this icon to clear the search box. Next, type Angular in the search box, and you will find 1 employee with that position. Click on this icon to clear the search box. Now, let's demonstrate sorting. First, click on the down arrow in the first name column. This will sort the names in ascending order, so you'll see them displayed from A to Z. Then, click on the up arrow, and the names will be sorted in descending order from Z to A. Similarly, click the down and up arrows to sort the last name, email, phone, position, and salary columns in both ascending and descending order, one at a time. Go to the directory where you want to install your Laravel 12 app. Then, right-click and choose Open in Terminal to open a terminal window in that folder. In your terminal, type the command Laravel new your project name and press Enter. Next, for Starter Kit, type None and press Enter. Now for Testing Framework, type 0 for PEST or 1 for PHP unit and press Enter. The installation of dependencies should only take a few minutes, depending on your internet speed. For the database, I'll be using MySQL. So type MySQL and press enter. For database migration, type no and press enter, since we haven't created the database yet. Next, you will be asked whether you want to run npm install and npm run build. Type yes and press enter. This will install all the dependencies and compile your front-end assets. The installation is complete. Now, type cd your project name to navigate into your project directory. Next, open your project in Visual Studio Code. Next, we need to create a database for our app. Open .env file. Copy this database name. Go to phpMyAdmin and click on New. Paste the database name and click on Create to create the database. The database has been created. Now we need to migrate the database. Go back to Visual Studio Code. Open your terminal. In your terminal, type the command php-artisan-migrate and press enter to migrate the database. The database has been migrated successfully. Go back to phpMyAdmin and click on the database. You will notice that all the tables have been added. Next, let's install Filament 4. Here, I have opened the Filament 4 documentation. First, we need to install Filament 4 using Composer. Copy this command. In your terminal, paste the command you copied and press enter. Filament 4 has been installed successfully. Next, we need to install Filament panels. Copy the second command. Paste the command you copied and press enter. You will be prompted with, what is the panel's ID? Type admin and press enter. For the GitHub start prompt, type no and press enter. The installation is complete. Next, we need to create a user. But before that, type cls to clear the terminal. We will use the following command to create the user. Copy this command. Paste the command you copied and press enter. Enter the name of the user and press enter. Next, enter the user's email and press enter. Finally, enter the password and press enter. The user has been created. You can now navigate to localhost:8000/admin/login to access the admin login page. Next, type the command composer run dev to run our app. You can see that both the Laravel and White servers have started. Go back to phpMyAdmin and click on the users table. You will see the user we just registered. Now, navigate to localhost:8000/admin/login to access the admin login page. You will see the admin login page. Enter your email and password, then click the login button. You should be redirected to the admin dashboard. Here, you can see the dashboard. Before we proceed with the CRUD generation, let's first change the color to green. Go back to Visual Studio Code. Open Admin Service Provider file, which is inside the app Providers folder. Here, change the color from umber to green. Here, I have added the sidebar collapsible on desktop method to make the sidebar collapsible on both desktop and mobile. Then, I added the brand logo method to display the logo as an image, followed by the brand logo height method to set the logo's height. Then, to display the logo, I created a folder named images inside the public directory and added the logo.png file inside it. Go back to your dashboard and reload the page. You should see that the theme color has changed to green The logo is displayed on the left side, along with an icon to toggle the sidebar. If you click on the icon, the sidebar will collapse. Clicking the icon again will expand the sidebar. Next, let's create the employee model along with the migration. Go back to Visual Studio Code. Open your terminal. Click here and select Command Prompt to open a new command prompt. In your terminal, type the command php artisan make :modal employee -m and press enter. This command will generate an employee class inside the app models folder and an employee's migration file inside the database migrations folder. Both the employee class and the employee's migration file have been created. Open employee's migration file, which is inside the database migrations folder. Next, let's add the columns. First, add the first_name column of type string. Duplicate this line twice. In the second column, replace first_name with last_name. In the third column, replace last_name with email and add the unique method to ensure that email addresses are unique in the database. Duplicate this line and replace email with phone, keeping the unique method to ensure unique phone numbers as well. Duplicate the phone column, replace phone with position, and remove the unique method as we are no longer enforcing uniqueness for the position. Finally, add the salary column as a decimal type with a precision of 10 and a scale of 2, which allows storing values like 50,000.00. Now that we have added all the columns in the migration file, let's run the migration to update the database. In your terminal, type the command php artisan migrate and press enter to migrate the database. The migration was successful. Go back to php my admin, click on the database, and you should see the employees table. Click on the employees table and you will see all the columns we added. Now, let's add the $fillable property to the employee model. This will allow us to mass assign values to the first_name, last_name, email, phone, position, and salary fields. Go back to Visual Studio Code. Open employee.php file. Here, add first_name, last_name, email, phone, position, and salary to the $fillable array. Next, we need to create the employee resource. I have opened the overview section of the resource. Resources are static classes that define how CRUD interfaces are built for your Eloquent models. They specify how administrators can interact with your app's data through tables and forms. To create the resource for the employee model, we will use the following command, replacing the model name customer with employee. Click here to copy this command. First, type CLS to clear the terminal. Next, paste the command you copied. Then, replace the model name customer with employee and then press enter. You will see a prompt asking for the title attribute for this model. We will leave it blank, so just press enter. Next, you will be asked, would you like to generate a read-only view page for the resource? Type no and press enter. Then, you will be asked, should the configuration be generated from the current database columns? Type no and press enter. The employee resource file has been created inside the app Filament, Resources, Employees folder. Open app Filament, Resources, Employees folder, and you will find the Pages, Schemas, and Tables folders. Inside the Pages folder, you will find the Create Employee, Edit Employee, and List Employee files. Inside the Schemas folder, you will find the employee form.php file. In the Tables folder, you will find the employee table.php file. And here is the employee resource file. The getPages method defines the pages for the employee resource, mapping actions like listing, creating, and editing employees to specific routes. Now, go back to the dashboard and reload the page. You should see the employees link in the sidebar, just below the dashboard link. Click on the employees link and you will be redirected to the employees page. Here, you will see the new employee button and a no employees message. Click on the new employee button and you will be taken to the Create Employee page. Here, you will see the Create Employee form along with buttons for Create, and Create Another and Cancel. To display the fields in this form, we need to add the text input components, which are used to create input fields for text-based data in forms. They are part of Filament's form builder and provide a consistent, easy-to-use way to add text fields to your admin panels or resources. Click on Cancel to go back to the Employees page. Now, let's add the text input components inside the employeeform.php file. Go back to Visual Studio Code. Before adding the text input components, let's first change the icon next to the Employees link in the sidebar. Right-click on the hero icon and select Go to Definition. A file named Hero icon will open, and here you will find all the available icons. Now, search for Users. We will use the Users icon for the Employees link in the sidebar. Replace the outline rectangle stack icon with the Users icon. Now, open employeeform.php file. We will add the text input components inside the schema. Add the text input component, then use double colons followed by make, and inside the parentheses, add the column name _name in single quotes. Make is a method that creates a new instance of the text input component and associates it with the specified field name. Make sure to import text input at the top of the file. Here, add a comma. Duplicate this line of code 5 times for the other fields. Now, replace _name with last_name, email, phone, position, and salary in the other components. Go back to your dashboard and reload the page. Now, click on the New Employee button, and you should see the form with all the input fields: first name, last name, email, phone, position, and salary. Let's create an employee. Enter the first name, last name, email, phone, position, and salary, then click the Create button. You will see a created notification at the top right, indicating that the employee has been successfully created, and you will be redirected to the Edit Employee page. Click on this Employees link to go back to the Employees page. Here, you will notice that the employee details we added are not showing, and only the Edit link is displayed. This is because we have not yet added the text column component inside the employee form to display the data in the table. Let's add the text columns in the employee table. Go back to Visual Studio Code and open employeetable.php file. We need to add the text column components inside the columns method, which is used to define the columns that will be displayed in the table for a resource. Add the text column component, then use double colons followed by make method, and inside the parentheses, add the column name _name in single quotes. Make sure to import text column at the top of the file. Here, add a comma. Duplicate this line of code 4 times for the other columns. Now, replace first_name with last_name, email, and phone. Duplicate this line of code once more for the salary column, and replace first_name with position and salary. Go back to your dashboard and reload the page. You should now see the employee details we added, along with the column names inside the table. Click on the New Employee button. Here you will see the Create and Create Another button. Let's see how to disable this button. Here, I have opened the Creating Records section of the resources. You can see that to disable the Create and Create Another feature, we need to define the $can create another property as false on the Create Page class. Alternatively, to specify a dynamic condition when the feature is disabled, we can override the can create another method on the Create Page class. We will use the first approach. Click here to copy this command. Go back to Visual Studio Code and open the createemployee.php file. Paste the code you copied into this file. Go back to your dashboard and reload the page. Click on the New Employee button, and now you will see that the Create and Create Another button have been disabled. Click on Cancel button to go back to the Employees page. You might have noticed that after creating an employee, instead of being redirected to the employees page, it takes you to the employee edit page. Let's fix this. By default, after saving the form, the user is redirected to the edit page of the resource or to the view page if it is available. You may set up a custom redirect when the form is saved by overriding the get redirect URL method on the create page class. Click here to copy this code. Paste the code you copied inside the create employee.php file. Go back to your dashboard and reload the page. Click on New Employee button to navigate to the Create Employee page. Enter first name, last name, email, phone, position, and salary, then click the Create button. You will now be redirected to the Employees page instead of the Edit Employee page. Here is the employee data we just created. Click on the Edit link and the Edit Employee page will be opened. Update salary and email domain, then click the Save Changes button. You can see that the employee has been updated and we are redirected back to the Edit Employee page instead of the Employees page. To redirect to the Employees page, we need to add the get redirect URL method in the Edit Employee page as well. Copy this code. Open editemployee.php file. Here, paste the code you copied. Go back to the Edit Employee page, update the position, and click Save Changes. You can see that now, instead of the Edit Employee page, you are redirected to the Employees page. Now, let's add a delete button alongside the edit link. Go back to Visual Studio Code. Open employees.table.php file. Here, inside the record actions method, add the delete action class, then use double colons followed by the make method. Make sure to import delete action at the top. Go back to the employees page and reload it. You should now see the delete button alongside the edit link. Click on the delete button and you should see the delete modal with cancel and delete buttons. By default, only the list, create, and edit pages are generated for your resource. To add a view page to an existing resource, you need to create a new page in the Resources Pages directory using the following command. Then, you must register this new page in your Resources GetPages method. Click here to copy this command. Go back to Visual Studio Code. Open your terminal. Paste the command you copied. Replace View User with View Employee and User Resource with Employee Resource, then press Enter. You can see that viewemployee.php file has been created inside App, Filament, Resources, Employees, Pages folder. Next, we need to register this page inside the GetPages method of the employee resource file. Open employeeresource.php file. We will add the View Employee page after the Edit Employee page. Duplicate this line of code. Replace Edit Employee with View Employee and import it at the top. Remove /edit from the route parameter. Replace the route name edit with view. Next, we need to add view action method inside the employees table. Open employees.table.php file. Inside the record actions method, add the view action class, then use double colons followed by the make method. Make sure to import view action at the top. Go back to your dashboard and reload the page. You should now see the view link alongside the edit link and delete button. Click on the view button and the view employee page will open. Here, you can see all the employee details and there is also an edit button. Let's change this button to a back button so that you can return to the employees page. Go back to Visual Studio Code. Open viewemployee.php file. Here, in the getHeaderActions method, it returns the edit action class with the make method inside an array. Comment out this line of code. First, add the action class and import it at the top. Then, use double colons followed by the make method and pass back in the parentheses to define the action. Next, chain the label method to set the button's label as back, the URL method to specify the redirect URL, and inside the parentheses, use the employee resource class with double colons, followed by the get URL method, and pass index to redirect to the employee's page. Finally, chain the color method to style the button with a success color, and the icon method to set the button's icon to a left-pointing arrow. Go back to the Edit Employee page and reload it. You will see a back button instead of the Edit button. Click on the button, and you will be redirected to the Employees page. Next, let's see how to add validations to the form. Go back to Visual Studio Code. Open employeeform.php file. Here, for the first underscore name text input, chain the label method to set the label as first name. After that, use required to make the field mandatory, min length 2 to set the minimum character length to 2 and max length 50 to set the maximum character length to 50. Copy these lines of code. Remove the comma and paste the code you copied. Replace first name with last name for the label and keep the validations the same as above. For the email text input, remove the comma and paste the code you copied. Replace the label first name with email, replace min length 2 with the email method, and remove 2 from the parentheses. For max length, replace 50 with 150. Remove this comma. Next, add the unique validation rule for the email field. In the parentheses, specify the employee model using employee double colon class, then add the field name email followed by a comma, and then add ignore record, true to ensure the current record is excluded when checking for uniqueness. Copy the email validation rules for label and required. Remove comma after the phone text input and paste the rules you copied. First, replace the label email address with phone number. Next, apply the tel method to the phone field, which ensures that the input is treated as a telephone number. Then, add the unique validation rule for the phone number. In the parentheses, specify the employee model using employee colon class, followed by the field name phone, and add ignore record, true to exclude the current record while checking for uniqueness. After that, chain the rules method to apply multiple validation rules for the phone field. Required to make the field mandatory, digits, 10 to ensure the phone number contains exactly 10 digits, numeric to ensure that only numeric values are allowed. Next, use the helpertext method to provide a helpful message, guiding users to enter a 10-digit phone number without spaces or symbols. Finally, chain the validation attribute method to change the default validation message for the phone field to a more user-friendly label, such as phone number instead of just phone. Copy these validation methods from the last name field. Paste the validation methods here. Replace the label last name with job title, change the minimum length from 2 to 4, and update the maximum length from 50 to 150. Now, let's move on to the salary field. Copy the label and required methods. Remove this comma and paste the copied methods here. Replace the label job title to salary. Then change the numeric method, enforcing that the input can only be a numerical value. This prevents users from entering anything other than numbers, ensuring the data is valid. After that, we use min value, 1000, and max value, under 100 million, to define the valid salary range. The salary must fall between 1000.00 and just under 100 million, so any value outside of this range will trigger an error. We continue the method chaining with step 0.01, which ensures that the input allows for up to 2 decimal places. This ensures users can't enter values like 1000.333. Next, we chain the placeholder 5000.00 method, which gives users a clear example of the expected format by displaying 5000.00 in the input field as a placeholder. Finally, we add the helper text method to provide a helpful message, guiding users to input a valid salary. Now that we have added the validations, let's test them to see if they work. Go back to the Employees page and reload it. Click the New Employee button to open the Create Employee page. Here, you can see the asterisk next to all the fields, indicating that they are required. You will also notice the helper text under the phone number and salary fields. Click Create, and you'll see please fill out this field in the first name field. Enter 1 character, and you'll see the message please lengthen this text to 2 characters or more. Enter 2 or more characters, and the error will disappear. Enter 1 character in the last name field, click Create, and you'll see the message please lengthen this text to 2 characters or more. Enter 2 or more characters, and the error will disappear. In the email field, enter the email without the @ symbol, click Create, and you'll see the message please include an @ in the email address. Enter the full email address with the @ symbol. In the phone number field, I'm entering the 10-digit mobile number that already exists in the database. In the job title field, enter 2 characters. And in the salary field, enter a value over 100 million. Then click on Create. In the job title field, you will see the message please lengthen this text to 4 characters or more. Enter more than 4 characters in the job title field, click Create, and in the salary field, you'll see the message enter a value under 100 million. Enter the salary as 6,000, click Create, and you'll see the error in the phone number field. The phone number has already been taken. If you remove 7 digits and keep only 3, then click Create, you'll see the error. The phone number must be 10 digits. Now, add a 10-digit phone number that doesn't exist in the database, then click Create. You'll be redirected to the Employees page with a created notification at the top, indicating the employee has been added. You'll also see the newly created employee in the table below. To demonstrate pagination and multi-delete, I've added 10 more employees, bringing the total to 13. Below the table, you'll see the per page drop-down with 5 selected to display 5 employees per page. On the right, you can see the pagination links. Click this icon to go to page 2 and click it again to go to page 3. Click on 1 to go back to page 1. Now, select 10 from the drop-down to display 10 employees per page. Then select 25 to display 25. Here, it will show all 13 employees. Select 5 and it will now show 5 employees per page with pagination links. Next, let's display the $sign before the salary. To do this, we'll use the money function. Go back to Visual Studio Code and open employeestable.php file. Here, remove the comma, then use method chaining to add the money function and pass USD in single quotes inside it to display the $sign. Go back to the Employees page and reload it. You should now see the $sign in front of the salary. Now, let's take a look at the delete and multi-delete functionality. Let's delete the employee named Aman Patel. Click the Delete button and a modal will open. Then, click the Delete button and the employee will be deleted with a deleted notification. Select this checkbox and you'll see the Bulk Actions button. Now, select another Employees checkbox. Click the Bulk Actions button and the Delete option will appear. Click it and a Delete modal will open. Click Delete and both employees will be deleted. You can see deleted notification at the top. Next, let's implement search and sorting functionality. Go back to Visual Studio Code. Remove the comma, then with method chaining, add the searchable method for search, followed by the sortable method for sorting, and then add a comma. Go back to the employee page and reload it. You should see a down arrow next to the first name column for sorting and a search box above the table for searching. Enter the first name of an employee, and you should see the employee appear in the search results. Click on this icon to clear the search box. Let's add the searchable and sortable methods to all the fields. Copy both methods and paste them into all the fields, followed by a comma. Go to the Employees page and reload it. You should now see down arrows next to all the columns for sorting. Let's search for employees using their position. In the search box, type React and you should see an employee with the React developer position. Now, search for Angular, and you'll see a no employees message, as there isn't anyone with that position. Next, search for Java, and you should see 2 employees with that position in the table. Let's see sorting. Click the down arrow icon next to the first name column, and it will sort the data in ascending order. When you click the icon again, the up arrow, it will sort the data in descending order. Now, for the other fields like last name, email, phone, position, and salary, you can click the down arrow icon to sort the data in ascending order. Clicking the icon again, the up arrow will sort the data in descending order. Now, instead of navigating to separate pages for create, update, and view, let's display models for each of these actions. Go back to Visual Studio Code and open the employee resource.php file. Comment out the routes for create, edit, and view. Go back to the employees page and reload it. Now, click the new employee button and a modal with the form will open. You'll see the create and create another button in the bottom. We will disable it later. Click on this icon to close the modal. Click the view button and the employee details will open in a modal. Click on edit and the employee details will open in a modal with save changes and cancel buttons. Click on the new employee button. Here you will see the create and create another button in the modal as well. Let's see how to disable this button. Go back to Visual Studio Code. Open listemployees.php file. In the getHeaderActions method, change the create another method and pass a false boolean value inside the parentheses, then add a comma. Go back to employees page and reload it. Now click on the new employee button and you should see that the create and create another button has been disabled. Let's add an employee using the modal. Enter first name, last name, email, phone number, job title, and salary, then click the create button. You will be redirected to the employees page where you'll see a created notification at the top. From the drop-down, select 25 and you'll see the newly created employee displayed. The employees are displayed in ascending order of salary. Now click on the employees icon and the employees page will open. Here is the employee we just created. It appears at the end because the employees are displayed in ascending order by ID. Select 5 from the drop-down to display 5 employees per page. The sidebar is taking up too much width. Let's adjust its width. Go back to Visual Studio Code. Here, in Admin Panel Provider, add the sidebar width method and set it to 15 rem. Go to the employees page and reload it. You should now see that the sidebar width has been decreased to 15 rem. Click on this icon to toggle the sidebar, and you'll see the sidebar displaying correctly. Now, let's change the navigation label. By default, the navigation label is generated from the resource or page's name. You may customize this using the $navigation label property. Alternatively, you may override the getNavigationLabel method. Click here to copy this code. Open employee resource.php file. Paste the code after this class property. Replace custom navigation label with your label. Go back to the employees page and reload it. You should now see the customized navigation label. Now, let's see how to customize the page title and page heading. By default, Filament will automatically generate a title for your page based on its name. You may override this by defining a $title property on your page class. Alternatively, you may return a string from the getTitle method. Click here to copy this code. Open listemployees.php file. Paste the copied code after this class property. Replace custom page title with your preferred title for the page. Go back to the employees page and reload it. You'll see that both the page title and the page heading have been updated with the title you provided. Now, let's see how to customize the page heading as well. By default, Filament will use the page's title as its heading. You may override this by defining a $heading property on your page class. Alternatively, you may return a string from the getHeading method. Click here to copy this code. Paste the code you copied after the $title property. Now, replace custom page heading with your preferred heading for the page. Go back to the employees page and reload it. You should now see the page heading we just added. Both the page heading and page title are now different. In this tutorial, we learned how to create a CRUD application, including multi-delete functionality, using Filament 4 and Laravel 12 with an admin panel. We implemented validations, pagination, search, and sorting, and also explored how to work with modals for creating, editing, and viewing employees. Additionally, we customized the navigation label, page title, and page heading to suit our needs. By following these steps, you can easily customize your Filament CRUD pages to suit your needs. If you found this tutorial helpful, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more content. Feel free to drop any questions or comments below, and I'll be happy to help. I will see you in next tutorial. Till then, stay safe.